Welcome to the stunning Asprey Hall Golf Club. I'm Piers Ward.
And I'm Andy Proudman, and today we're going to show you how to play one of the shots that Justin Rose used to win the US Open. You're watching Me and My Golf TV. Okay guys, so first of all a big congratulations to Justin Rose for winning the US Open yesterday at Merion. I think it's long time overdue for an Englishman to win a major, let alone the US Open.
Yeah, totally.
I think the first person, or the last person, sorry, should I say, to win the US Open was Tony Jacklin in 1970, so 43 years ago, Piers.
It's far too long.
What's been going on? What's been going on? So we've actually got ourselves in a situation here on the 18th hole at Asprey Hall, and we wanted to sort of go through one of the things that helped Justin win yesterday. And there's a lot of shots that he played that was good, Piers, yesterday.
Played brilliant.
But we wanted to pick one that was maybe a little bit different to what we'd normally see. And on the 18th he played a very different shot and picked a very interesting club to play his third shot. And that was a fairway metal, Piers, to play a chip shot.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So we've got ourselves in a situation very similar to what Justin had yesterday, and we're going to talk you through some of the reasons why he chose this club, and then show you what you can do to practice it and see if it can work for you as well. So, Piers, first of all, I think a lot of people would have looked at his club decision yesterday and think, what's he doing? He's going with a 3-wood or a 5-wood, or, you know, what's he doing? And why are the reasons for this?
Yeah, I mean, well, my first instinct was when I saw him do it and pick the club out of the bag, I thought, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he playing that club? You know, a fairway metal out of rough with not a lot of green to work with. But then if you think about the second shot he hit into the green, it only just trickled past the flag, so, and then it went obviously down off the green. So it was obviously a very slow, the shot he had. So it was uphill. And then when he actually showed a different camera angle, you could actually see that he was on a slight upslope and the lie was pretty good. So straight away you're thinking, well, even though he's got the low loft of the fairway metal, he's on an upslope with a good lie and with an upslope to go up onto the green as well. So straight away there's a lot of slow elements to the shot, so he can afford to hit something with a bit of power maybe.
Definitely, and I think whenever you're using something like this, you would expect the ball to come off the face a little fiery, so the fact that it was uphill made it a little bit easier to play that shot. So I think the biggest thing, like you said, Piers, is the lie. The lie was good, so it enabled him to sort of say, well, okay, I can get my fairway wood, I can get the club onto the back of the ball. Now, why wouldn't he use a 9-iron or a pitching wedge to play the chip shot, Piers?
I mean, I just think, you know, the situation obviously with it being slow, the shot, and the pressure. You know, the 72nd hole in a major championship, he knows he's in the lead. I would have been amazed if he wasn't looking at the leaderboard. We don't know that yet, but he must have known he was in the lead, and he just wanted to take out any sort of chance of getting a miss hit. Yeah. So any you know, with a pitching wedge, a sandwich, a 9-iron, maybe the contact he may not got quite as good because of the pressure. So I think he just wanted to take out all the variables and say, well, let's just.
And it proved to be a very, obviously good decision, so you can't really knock him for that. So again, like I said, the chances of making a bad shot in that pressure situation where you've got a pitching wedge or a 9-iron, the leading edge could dig in. The fact that we've got a 3-wood here, has a flat sole with a great light, the chances of that is obviously going to slide through the grass a lot easier. So that said, Piers, let's go through how we play the shot and then give the viewers something to work on and practice this really. So
I think the first thing is you would really like a putt.
Yes.
Because it is so close to the green, it is virtually a putt, and the actual technique we're going to use is very much like a putt. So he needs to read it. Luckily, as Andy said, we're quite a similar situation. We've got a slight left to right on this one. As far as holding the golf club, I'd make sure to go down the handle.
Okay.
We definitely, some of our students would go with their putting grips, but for me personally, I just go with my normal grip.
And is that for more control yet?
Yeah, absolutely. Down the handle to create control, for sure. And then, you know, even just in my practice strokes, I want to feel as though it is a putt. So I'm keeping the club head low to the ground, not worrying about picking it up and hitting down into the ground at all. I don't really want to take any ground. You know, the ball is on a good lie. I just want to collect it away.
Definitely. And the loft there, again, the small amount of loft that he has will just get the ball over the sort of collar of this rough here, onto the fringe, and then roll onto the green. So that said, Piers, situation just like Justin, not as much pressure, there's only a few 100,000 people watching. So let's give it a go and see if we can pull it off just as good there.
Okay. So as we said, left to right putt. I just need to make sure I put my normal, what feels like putting stroke on it. Hopefully it's going to lift it over this rough here, land it on the fringe, and then let it run up to the hole, hopefully. Bit firm, maybe.
Pretty good.
Not bad.
A couple of feet past, not bad.
72nd hole in a major championship, I might have taken that one. Have one more go. Again, I reckon I can get inside that one.
A little bit of a bobble there, just slowed it down, but again, you can see there, 2 decent shots, and you'd be pretty happy with those and confident that from Pierce's putting stroke that he'd get close to knocking one of those in. So guys, I mean, one other thing, just one aspect there, Justin Rose would have practiced that shot. There'd be no way he would be attempting that shot if he hadn't worked on it as well. So I'd be pretty sure that he'd done that week as well.
I guarantee there'll be some people trying that shot today for the first time. Don't do it in competition.
Yes, so whatever you're going to do, we always say don't do anything on the golf course that you haven't done in practice. So hope that helps, guys. Again, a good thing to do. Give it a go. Post your comments. Do you like that? Do you prefer doing it? Would you have played it different? Would you have putted? Would you have chipped? Post your feedback. Let us know. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Me and My Golf TV.